mounting table. So I bought this for my 2017 Sprinter. It's a great system, super high quality. There's lots of people that use it for this. The big issue is, how am I gonna get it to mount to the van? So there's some online options. There's some people that sell some stuff that fabricate some aftermarket stuff. There's one company that makes some really cool stuff, but it's super expensive and I really can't afford it. So I was looking for a way to get this thing into my van and have a way to, you know, mount it. So this is what I came up with. I'm going to just take this off. Is this right here. So this is literally a box. And you can see here it's made out of 3/4 inch plywood, construction grade. And I took these two, this top and bottom piece is sandwiching these vertical pieces. And so I did that for a couple of reasons. So the issue is, how do I get this into a van and have it be stable? So there's kind of two ways you got to think about it. So what I'm concerned about is this forward pressure like this. So two ways. Number one, the back of it rising, okay, and then pulling out this front plate or piece of wood. So a couple of ways to fix this. Number one, starting with just the plate, is I went ahead and I made sure that these vertical pieces, these horizontal pieces, and this vertical piece is that this sits on top, so I can drill down. And I put 3-inch screws, so now when it pulls forward, it has a 3-inch screw to fight that pressure. Okay, and I got two 3-inch screws, so it's not coming out. I also used a ton of wood glue. It gives it a lot of extra strength, and it'll definitely stop all the wobbling. Okay. Now the next one is, how do I deal with the back with this whole moving the whole box? So I'm looking at ways trying to bolt this down. What I realized was I just sandwiched it in between the bottom of the van floor and the bottom of the chair. So I measured this to fit exactly in there with the least amount of tolerance. I just used a piece of wood, scrap wood, and I cut it, try to get it in there, try to get it exactly right. And you can see here it gives me, and I use this to measure. Okay. So now when this thing slides in, right, and there's any kind of forward pressure this way, there's no way this can lift because you have the weight of the seat, okay, that's mounted to the ground, plus the weight of the people on top of it. Okay. The last thing to deal with is, okay, so if it slides in under the seat, how do we keep it from sliding forward and backwards? So looking at it, you can see this extra piece of wood that I attached here, and you'll see when I put it in the van that I just need a little bit of space. So basically, in the van, there's some already drilled holes in there, and I'm simply gonna slide this bolt through. It doesn't even need to really be that tight. You can see I painted it black just so it doesn't stand out so much. That's why I painted the whole thing black, just so it's not so obvious. This just keeps it from going forward and backwards from this way. Plus we have the weight of it being pushed down, so it's probably not gonna go anywhere. All in all, this is about an $18 piece of wood. You know, I got some screws and some glue. So you're looking at probably $23 to build this whole system. So now I'm gonna install this in the van. And so literally I wanted it to go into this middle compartment right here. So especially with the aftermarket stuff, you have to remove this cup holder because they basically have a crossbar made out of steel. So with this system, I don't have to do it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just slide this in. And you can see why I had this stick out, so it's flush against this until I have it flush against there. So now all I have to do is slide my bolt in through this hole and it connects. Right, getting the table here. And then I'll go ahead and mount the table. Now the table's in, and you can see here, I can slide underneath it. I have no wobble, like this is just moving. It's not moving up and down at all. It's totally stable. And you can see I got my kids' booster seat. It'll fit with them as well.